everybody doing? Well, I was hoping to get video of this damn little green thing up, let you guys see it going out there, beating on it, making noise, all the above, but I ain't had time. I absolutely haven't had time. The only time I've been in it is to pull it out of here. I'll take it out around like a 6-8 block area when I bring it back and put it up just so I can drive it a little bit. We have done a few things to it. I've got it now where it's making a shitload of horsepower, and I still got room to turn it up quite a bit, which is a little bit scary. Okay, y'all know it's a 509, it's a big block. It's got all the good guts and shit in it. But they say 15 pounds. If 15 pounds doubles the horsepower of an NA motor, then this thing is making in excess of 1,500 horsepower the way it sets. Right around 1,500 mark. Because I know what it make NA. So 15 pounds, if that doubles it, it should be just a bit over 1,500 at the flywheel. That'd be what? Say at the worst you lose 200 through the drivetrain, which you wouldn't. You'd be 1,300 at the back tire. Okay. And I can turn it up more. I honestly, after talking to the machinist, same guy put the bottom end together, with what I got in there, he said he wouldn't be afraid 30 pounds. It's got a good crank. It's got that Magnum crank in it. It's all studded. The caps are billet. It's all balanced rotating assembly, internal balance. We changed the rods from the Comp Star to the Ultras. We changed pistons because of my fuck up and not reading across the page right. It's got total sealed gapless TNT series rings in it, gap for boost. You know, 230 188 valves, 315cc runner head. You know, it can take it. It's on 12 pounds right now. Okay. I had it turned up to 15. I turned it back down to 12 because 15 on the street, it's just way too unruly just on a plain bare naked ass street. Yeah, it's just unruly. It plants the tire and checks out, but I can also make it do a one hellacious burnout. Truck goes straight, truck rocks back, plants the tire, goes, everything. I'm happy with the way the truck works, the way the rear suspension's working and everything and all that. But on 15 pounds, that's all makes this thing in second gear tends to want to start lifting the front tires off the ground. And I ain't bullshitting you one bit. This thing will power wheelie in second gear on a fucking bare ass virgin street like it ain't nothing. Sometimes it'll just say can haze the tire all the way down the street. And then sometimes if the conditions are right, which on 2 occasions it has done it, it's put the front end about 8 inches in the air off the ground and come up and then let it come back down. Okay? I'm a little rusty at doing that shit. I ain't been in a car that's done that shit in 15 plus years. Busted the front shock on it when it did it the first time. Yeah, if you hear that exhausting, as a guy with a little Mustang, 5.0 Mustang, young guy, he thinks he's got something for the truck and he don't. But the thing is a monster. It's way more than I really wanted. My goal originally, as I said in earlier videos, was 1,000 horsepower. We're well beyond that. Well beyond that. Okay? Well, I race it. I got the itch to take it out now and run it. I bought a Dragy so I can find out what it's doing. I may see about taking it. I can go up here. I think it's US 36 Raceway up in Missouri, upper Bethany, Cameron area. I can go up there. I got a place here I can take it on a private road, and that's where we're going to go tomorrow and try to video beating on a little bit so I can post it up on the YouTube channel. But like I said, we played around with it a little bit. When I get it out, you know, we'll screw with it a little bit, run it around, then I got to put it up because other shit's going on. And that's why I ain't had time to video anything, because I had my wife's daily, she drives to work. Excuse me. If I clear my throat a lot, I mowed the yard, and I don't know what it is, but my eyes won't get water, and my sinus is draining. But timing chains, and I had to tear it apart a second time because one of them, you got all these colored marks and all these fucking timing marks. I had the one on the crank, it moved one tooth. One tooth throws a P300 code and the thing won't run right. So I got that done. My son evidently sent money to a buddy or something. He used that app on Facebook, send money. Well, we don't know who it is for sure. They won't tell us. But it's a young girl. The profile name is Ashley Looters. It's a little blonde girl, supposedly out of St. Joe, Missouri. She got him for $1,400 in 5 transactions. My wife and I replaced the money. We shut his Facebook down. He created a new account. I told him no more online shit. No more leave your card info online. Then after that, he's looking at buying a truck, a 2010, 4-door, 4-wheel drive Z71. Nice truck. 6.2 liter automatic, fully loaded. Well, anyway, he sells his truck. He's got it sold to a guy down the street, military guy. On the way home, and the guy's supposed to come pick the truck up in 2 days, fucking transmission goes out. So we spent 5.5 hours laying underneath that damn thing, putting a transmission in it. Luckily, I had a buddy that had one out of a 96 Tahoe, because 96 and 97 are a 2-year only fucking thing on electronics, what I was told. So we went and found one. It was only about a year on a rebuild. Truck got fucking smashed. So I went and bought the whole truck and to get the transmission. We put it in there. Luckily, got rid of the truck. We didn't have transmission out. This kid wanted to know what we wanted for it. I said, make me a deal. I sold it for him for what I paid for it. So I got the transmission for free. I didn't care. I just needed it gone because I didn't want to mess with having to junk it. And something else sitting around here. Then my daughter's car's sitting out here on the trailer. I got to put a transmission controller in it, like a Nissan Altima, and a driver's window, because when it broke down, some son of a bitch busted the window out and broke into it to steal a goddamn fucking pair of Nike Jordans that would fit a midget. My daughter's like a size 5 or whatever shoe. Yeah, they were in the back floorboard in a handbag. They left the bag and took the shoes. And I'll tell you all about who broke into it. So I got to do that. And it's still sitting on the trailer. Son's truck's still sitting out here. We got metal to brace the chassis like I did mine. He got a whole floor of his bedroom's full of fucking parts to start putting shit together. Motor, head, other parts. But we got to get this cleaned up. The little block garage I walked through in the beginning, I just poured a new 4-inch concrete floor in there. Busted it all out, chucked it out, threw it in the dump trailer, went to the landfill. We're getting ready to take this one back here out, but I'm going to go get a skid steer to do it. I ain't doing that motherfucker by hand, all that asphalt. So, but we got transmission replaced, got the truck sold. I ended up putting a new throttle position sensor on it. And here's the kicker. We put the fucking transmission in. He drives it to work back like 3 days. Everything's fine. Then all of a sudden, it don't want to shift out of first. You got to let off the gas foot feet a little bit. It'll shift from first to second. And after that, it's fine. Put a scanner on it. And put the good scanner on it. The old Solus snap-on. Stick that some bitch on there and it says PO 748. So I drive around. I'm watching shit while he's driving. Still, PO 748. Electrical voltage issue between the computer and the transmission. Change the plug in the side of the transmission. Problem fixed. Guy gets the truck, all happy. The night he comes to pick it up, he goes, rolls the window down, goes to roll it back up, and the fucking window regulator broke. So I got extra doors. We fixed that. Put the throttle position sensor on it that I bought for it. Be right about it. There's no need to be a dick about shit. If I sell somebody something and that motherfucker breaks 3 months down the road, I feel guilty. So But we made that right with him. Got all this shit going on. Trying to get some contractor out here, get estimates on redoing the roof on the house. I want to get it. The main roof's fine, but the lower roof needs to be redone. I'm just going to redo all of it, metal roof, be done with it. So getting estimates from different people and all that. And the guy I used to work for, when he retired, I went to work for ABC Supply Company running a crane and driving a semi for him. So I went to them and talked to my old boss, Mike Lyle, and I said, hey, what roofing company you recommend? He gave me a couple. So anyway, doing that, we're going to try to get the truck out tomorrow and do some shit. I'm going to fire it up so everybody can hear it. It's been a long time. That fan you hear is an electric fan on the transmission cooler, which is under the truck. But I'll tell you right now, this bitch is set on kill. And this old big block lazily makes the horsepower. It ain't even gotten to the point of peak power yet. Put it this way, the motor will make more than my transmission will handle. It's rated for it. Idled it down. For idle, I think I need to idle it back up. I actually got it idle clear down to like 800 sitting there. If you put it in gear, it'll drop to like 600. And it idles too low. I need to put it back up to about 1,000. That's where it seems to be happy at. Then when you put it in gear, it drops to about 800. It's fine. But she's salty. I'll tell you that. She's salty. She's pissed off little truck. I don't want to brag on it, but my boy and me had built one nasty ass little truck. And it ain't even to its potential yet. And I told him the other night, I'm going to turn it up till I either get to a certain pound of boost or I blow the fucking transmission up in it. If we blow the transmission up, I'll pull it out, I'll send it back to FTI and tell them make it bigger, better, ship it back. I mean, I've already got $4 grand tied up in it and then another 900 in the converter. So, but the transmission, if I remember right, that one that's in there is a level, I think it's a 4.5 is what I ended up buying. I was going to buy a level 4, then I upgraded because the one was on sale. I had to go look at the receipt. But don't quote me, but I think it's an FTI level 4.5, and if I remember right, it's rated to 1,500. We're probably we're there now. And I ain't shitting you. We took it out, playing around with it, putting it up, turning the boost up, playing with it. Then you get a video in it. I swear to God, I thought I fucking tore third gear out of it. Because I was hard in it in second and shifted it, and then just with that ratchet shifter, I just smacked fucking third. And it sounded like the RPM, nothing changed. It was still like stuck in second, but it wasn't. So we checked everything out. I pulled the fluid, changed fluid and everything in it because it's new and needed done anyway. Everything's fine. So I drove it around, went first into second, kind of eased on, and then went into third and smashed it, and it would go. So we're good. But that's what's there. All the shit I've had, when it rains, it pours, to deal with, kids and cars and bullshit. And then the other stuff that I'm doing in between doing this and the little grandson and everything else, I just ain't had time to make any video of the truck. And to be honest to God, when I take it out and drove it around, I was so fucking pissed, nickel, tired like a one-legged man ass-kicking contest, I didn't feel like videoing it. But we're going to get her out tomorrow. And like I said, I don't know if I said this yet or not, I bought a Dragy, so we're going to see what this thing will do. I've seen videos on them, Turbo John, Street Race Channel, some of these other guys that run them, they're pretty accurate, so we're going to see what it'll do on a bullshit shit street, because that's all we got around here. Kansas City ain't got no fucking good streets, a few maybe, but we're going to see what it'll do. So, and I put that little panel right here I made. I think you might have seen a couple of the diamond plate. I flipped it over, painted it black, and I wrapped it in that hear no, see no, speak no evil skull stuff and put it on there. So it kind of covers that up where you don't see the brackets and that other radiator. You just walk up, you look at it, you'll see that, and the cooler, you think it's an intercooler or something, but it's not. It's got 2 radiators in it. And, oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I drove it, the first day I drove it all the way up from 20th all the way to 4th, back down 7 highway, back around up 20th. This motherfucker never got over 180 degrees. It's what the thermostat is in it. Never got over 180 with those 2 radiators. So, and I beat on it the whole time. So, there you go. Make a little noise with it. That'll hold you over till I get the other video up. Everybody, stay safe. God bless above all. Take care. All that good stuff. But seriously, take care. Stay safe. God bless. And when I got more here tomorrow, I'll have it posted tomorrow night or Monday morning. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for all the comments. Good, bad, creative, otherwise. You know, constructive criticism is always good. But my boy and I'm proud. We built one bad motherfucker right here. Take care.